Pastor Jason Kleppel and Pastor Adam Beard. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us, Bart.
Yes, the lead pastor and associate pastor.
Yep.
Great to have you both here. Yeah. Let's find out a little bit about Skiff Lake Bible Church. There actually is a Skiff Lake.
There is a Skiff Lake, yes, nearby. Nearby the church there. But,
yeah. I think people are familiar with Skiff Lake Road.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're right on the corner of Jackson and Jefferson, where Jackson kind of, turns the corner, and that's where we're at, right in the corner there.
Yep.
And how would you define Skiff Lake Bible Church? Who's it for? What's your message and mission?
Yeah, when I think of the church, we really want to be a loving, growing, going church. So we want to be a church that's about loving God with everything that we have, loving our neighbor as ourselves, and loving one another as a family of Christ. Growing deep in our faith and then taking our faith into our own community. So we want to get into God's Word. We want to let God's Word get into us and let that shape how we live and move.
Nice.
To be a family and then a beacon of light in our community.
Yeah.
And Adam, you actually grew up in this church.
Yeah, I actually met my wife there. Met her in youth group. I was actually 14 years old when we first went there, and I'm 34 now, so going on 20 years.
So you met your wife at like Vacation Bible School?
Youth group, yeah,
youth group.
Yeah,
really?
Everything comes full circle because now I'm in charge of youth group. So
wow.
yeah.
So there's probably people in your little youth group that someday will be married.
You probably
just don't tell their parents that.
Yeah, but that's not why they're going to the youth group.
No.
Probably. Met my wife there, but yeah, I got the opportunity. My background is actually in culinary arts and hospitality management, and being involved in the church for so long, I felt the desire the last couple of years to be in ministry full time, and talked to Jason and our leadership, our board of elders, and that's where I'm at now. So I got hired full time in the end of February, so I started pretty much in March. So I'm really new to the job, but outreach and being in the community is really what I'm focused on, and so I'm really enjoying that. Meeting individuals and spending time with people is what I really enjoy, and so I get to do that now for a living and serve God, and it's been a roller coaster so far. It's been a roller coaster, but I really love it.
Neat. So are you able to use your culinary skills in the ministry?
Well, when people come to my house, Bart,
okay.
If you want to come to my house, I can really whip something up for you.
Well, some churches will have like donuts and coffee after church.
Men's breakfast, though.
I do cook for the men's breakfast, yeah.
Okay.
I get the smoke alarms to go off for that.
That's true, yeah, sometimes.
Well, let's talk about your events. We've got some things coming up, I think, as soon as this week.
Yeah, this Saturday, yeah.
This Saturday. What's going on?
Yeah, Adam, you want to talk a little bit about the Back to School Bash?
Yeah, so it's July already, and it's hard to think about going back to school with school supplies and things like that, but it's like our church gets really busy from June until August, and we blink, and then the summer's over. So now we're in the middle of July, which is our Back to School Bash, which we've started doing this a couple years ago. We recognized in our community, we're really there's not a whole lot out there off of South Jackson Road, and so there's a lot of families that need some help. And so this is one way. We started, I think this is going in our third year. We started this where people can come and get free school supplies, regardless of the age. And come, and it's kind of like an assembly line, and people come in, and it's been great. We get a lot of people from Hanover-Horton School District, which is kind of where we're at, but we're right there. Hanover, Columbia, and Vandercook are all kind of right there. So we're just trying to meet needs and serve as best as we can, and this is one way we're doing that.
And it's happening for free on Saturday. Saturday morning?
Yep. 10 to noon until supplies last. We the last couple of years we've done over 100 kids. We've had families and 100 kids come through each year, and so we're anticipating 200 or more this year. So we've got supplies for that. So we'll keep serving until we run out if we have to.
Yeah, these backpack giveaway events, they tend to grow every year.
Yeah.
Now you're in vacation area. Do you have an influx of attendees to your Sunday services or weekend services because of your location?
We get a couple families that maybe have like a cottage on Lake Leanne or something like that that come by. So not a huge influx, but there's probably 3 or 4 families that we'll see a couple times a summer, every summer, that kind of connect with us. So,
nice.
Yeah.
And you have youth group, and you're both young yourself. Would you say you've got what's your demographics like?
Yeah, so our church, really, we've experienced a lot of growth with some of our younger families in the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Where on a Sunday morning we'll have 20 to 30 kids from nursery to through high school and things like that. And so we've got a good group of young families and also a good group of people that are in their 60s, 70s, and 80s as well.
Also, I guess you wouldn't be a church if you didn't have a rummage sale.
Yeah.
And yours it's next weekend.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
How's this work?
Yeah, I'll talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So really, we have a ministry at our church. We've been doing it for over 12 years. We provide what we call care bags for the interfaith shelter, for new residents that come into the interfaith shelter. And it's been an ongoing process for us and an ongoing ministry that we truly enjoy. Steve Castle over there, we've got a really good partnership with him. And just in the last couple months, we've been able to do a lot more hands-on work there at the shelter. And so the rummage sale came out of that ministry, that care bag ministry. How can we provide a service to the community? Because we do get a lot of people that come in. It's $5 a bag on Friday. You stuff a bag for $5. And this year on Saturday, it's donation only. But we really appreciate this opportunity to be serving the community. And then the money we get from that goes to special projects at the interfaith shelter. And if they don't have a special project, we keep it in a fund and we hold it until they have a special project. And so we really, really enjoy this event. It's a busy time for us. Our church gym is stuffed to the max right now. It's going to be a big sale, and so we really enjoy it.
Bake sale?
Big
sale.
Oh, big sale.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to be making some cakes.
Yeah, maybe next year. We'll see.
Well, the interfaith shelter, they do have a special project right now. It's a $5 million special project.
Yes.
So
we gave to that from last year's sale. Yeah.
And are you collecting items for the rummage sale to sell?
Yeah, so if people are interested, if they have items that will be sellable, they could connect with us at the church to drop something off this week or next. And things are bursting at the seams kind of in the gym. And next week is when we get all the stuff kind of put out on tables and organized. And it's a real fun event and allows us to be able to partner more with the Interfaith Homeless Shelter.
Should we say hi to Walter Reed?
Yeah, we should. So Walter Reed is a member of our church, and he's the one that got us connected with you. And so, Walt, thanks for letting us be here.
Yes, longtime viewer. We love the Reed family. They've long been with JTV, and of course, they are the first family of Clark Lake. The Lake really grew up with the Reed family, and they actually had the church they were part of, but it closed.
Yep.
So you picked up some.
He found their way to our church, and I told him, you've been here longer than I have, Walt. He got there a couple months before I did, and I didn't scare him off, so that's good.
What time are what days and times are your services? When can people come out and see you guys?
Yeah, so our services are at 10:45 on Sunday morning is our worship service. But we also say that our church starts at 9:30. So 9:30 is a time of fellowship for about a half hour, and then Sunday school at 10 a.m. and then the main worship service is 10:45 on Sunday morning. So those are our main services.
Okay.
We'd love to have people come on out.
So come for the morning.
Come for the whole morning. Yep. Yeah.
Great. Well, I hope you have a great success and turnout for both the backpack giveaway and the rummage sale and your regular Sunday services.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Bart.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Appreciate
coming in, guys.
Yeah, thanks so much for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
The pastor at Skiff Lake Bible Church, Jason Kleppel, and Associate Pastor Adam Beard.